Good afternoon all, and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. It's Friday night, it's time for beer. Which one are we going for? It's this one, California Sun from Thornbridge. And it is a West Coast Session IPA weighing in at 4.5% ABV. And it says on the side of the can, California Sun is a West Coast Session IPA built for easy drinking. Classic hop flavours of pine, resin and citrus fruit dominate over a chewy malt with a tantalisingly bitter and dry finish. And I like all of that. You know, I love hoppy flavours, I love the resin, I love bitterness, I love the dry finish, I love a good malt backbone as well. And usefully on the side of the can on Thornbridge stuff, you get a bit of a clue as to what's inside. So it tells you there's Chinook, Centennial, Cascade and Columbus hops, all of which is very, very tasty indeed. It tells you to look at it, the beer is amber. You expect a taste of pineapple with light bitterness. The nose is said to be grapefruit and pine. And it is best paired with smoked beef brisket. Again, all good things. Love a bit of smoked brisket. Not had any for a while. Weather's not really up for getting the smoker out. So, yeah. Anyway, it's a good looking can as well. You know, you've got typical artwork of Thornbridge. Let's crack it open and see what the beer's like, shall we? So, without further ado, we're going to pour into my Brewdog glass because I don't own a Thornbridge one yet. I need to rectify that. The pour is not really amber. We'll forgive him that. I need to sack the glass cleaner. Yeah, so you've got a beer that is golden in colour. I wouldn't call that amber at all. You've got a good finger and a half to 2 fingers of relatively no, you've got a finger and a half to 2 fingers of just off-white head that's not particularly compact or consistent, and the beer is clear as well. It's crystal clear. You know, there might be a little bit of fridge haze going on there, but not a lot. You know, it looks good. Does it smell good? Yeah, it does. There's orange. There is a little bit of grapefruit. There's a hint of the malt. You know, I was just getting it on the end. I just wanted to make sure. And it's a really kind of decent malt. You know, it's not sickly sweet malt like some can be, like a crystal malt. This is smelling like it's got some substance behind it, and I like that. Not getting any resin on the nose though. Do we get it on the taste? So, it looks good, it smells good. Does it taste good? Let's find out. It does. You get orange. You get a bit of grapefruit. Not a huge amount of grapefruit. I'm getting more orange than I am grapefruit. And then you get that malt. And the malt is good. Like I say, it's not a sweet malt, but it's not dark and roasted and heavy. It's a solid, really good kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's the trooper of malts, if you will. It's solid and dependable. It's that kind of thing. There is a hint of pine resin, not in a big way, but you have got that beautiful bitterness, that pithy, grapefruity, orangey bitterness on the back end that is sort of stereotypical of the style. Yeah, it's very good. I didn't tell you where I got these. I got these in Aldi in Trentham, and I paid £3 for 4 cans. 75p a can. Yeah, there are some bargain beers out there. It's well bodied. It's not thin like you would expect a lighter session IPA type beer to be. It's not overly heavy though. It's about right. You know, it's what you'd expect for a 4.5%. It's got so much flavour for that 4.5% as well though. You know, these lighter beers can perhaps sometimes be found a little bit wanting, a little bit light on the aroma and the flavour front. This is not. This has got everything that you would expect in a West Coast style beer, just at a lower ABV. Very tasty. And they say the finish is bitter and dry. It's definitely got a bit of bitterness to it. It's not overly bitter, but it's got just the right amount. And yeah, I suppose there is an element of dryness there. You know, if we're being picky, it's not super dry. It's got a little element of dryness. Wow. California Sun West Coast Session IPA. What do I think of you? Would I buy you again? Yeah. At 75p a can, and I think Aldi might be clearing them out, it is a billy bargain. You know, even if you're paying full price on these, you've got a beer that's tasty. Let's play a game. Let's pretend this was £2 a can. Would I still buy it again at £2 a can? Yes, I would, because it is delicious. Would I rush out and buy it again at £2 a can or 75p a can? Yeah, absolutely, I would at both price points, because again, it's delicious. It delivers on the brief and it delivers on the style at a sessionable ABV. I really can't knock it at all. So we've got pineapple, light bitterness on the taste. There is a hint of the pineapple, but I get more orange and grapefruit. Light bitterness, yes, I'd perhaps put a little bit more than light, you know, but it's not kind of one of those that's so bitter that, yeah, it's not overly bitter. Grapefruit and pine on the nose. I get more of the pine on the flavour than I do on the nose. But, you know, and I can see exactly why it'd go well with smoked beef brisket. You know, it would cut through those real thick, heavy, smoky flavours and just cleanse the palate. Lovely. So, yeah, it's great. Big flavours, lower ABV, very low price. Is it perfect? Well, as a West Coast Session IPA, I think it might well be. You know, it's bloody good value. It's bloody tasty, and it's, you know, it's a sensible ABV, and you don't feel like you're being skimped on. You know, sometimes, like I say, on these lower ABV beers, you feel it's found wanting in terms of flavour and aroma. Not here. You know, you've got everything. Can I find any reason not to give it full marks? Nope, I can't. I really can't. And there we are. So I can't find reason not to. So I'm going to give California Sun from Thornbridge a full 5 out of 5 on the old Untapped score sheet of joy. So there we go. Bloody tasty beer at a bloody bargain price. So yeah, if you don't mind me, I'm going to go and drink the rest of this one, and I've got 3 more to enjoy as well. So we're at the point in the video where I'm going to say down there are some buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got like, comment, dislike and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish, and let me know in the old comment section if you have tried the old California Sun and what you think of it as well. I am going to go drink the beer now. Catch you later. Bye.